Hi everyone, welcome to today's lesson on using probability to predict outcomes. So in past lessons, we've been working a lot with finding the probability of events. So today we're going to take that one step further. We're going to use the probability of an experiment or theoretical probability to make predictions for future outcomes. So let's take a look at our first example problem. Jasper works as an inspector at a factory that makes polo shirts. He has found that the probability of a shirt being defective is 1/50. If 1,250 polo shirts are produced in one day, they want us to predict the number of defective polo shirts. So if you take a look at your steps over here, the first thing we want to do is we want to use the experimental data to find the probability that a shirt is defective. So our probability of a shirt being defective is 1/50. That's given to us in the problem. So then our next step would be to take this experimental probability and multiply it by the new total number of outcomes, which is 1,250. So I'm going to take 1/50. I'm going to multiply it by 1,250. When I do that, I will get 25. So that means out of the next 1,250 shirts that are produced, you could expect about 25 shirts to be defective. Okay, let's take a look at this second example. Fred has a spinner that is split into 4 equal sections, red, blue, green, and yellow. Fred spun the spinner 480 times. Estimate the number of times the spinner would land on the green. Okay, so I want to start by finding the probability of green when I spin the spinner. So if my spinner has 4 sections, that means I have 4 total outcomes. And I'm looking to see how many of those outcomes are green. So I only have 1 section of my spinner that's green. So my probability of spinning green would be 1 out of 4, 1/4. Then I'm going to take that probability. I'm going to multiply it by my new total number of outcomes. So we're going to be spinning the spinner 480 times. So that's your total. So if I take 1/4 of 480, I get 120 times. So out of the next 480 spins, I would expect to land on green about 120 times.